Hello there, this is SD. I hope you're well today. Last time out, we had a really rough stealth B run, but we did win and we completed another cycle. It's number 5 for me, or only number 3 on this channel, because a couple of them happened when I was in computer hell and could not actually record anything. But my goal is to get a new personal best, and I'm not even halfway there yet, so let's keep going. We rolled Mantis C as our first ship for the second part of the streak. This ship is a bit rough. Usually what happens on this ship is you have at least one fight in Sector 1 where you take a gigantic amount of damage, and if you can survive, you snowball like crazy. That is my typical experience of a Mantis C Run. Let's take a quick look. Okay, well, we only have one place to go, so I strongly suggest venting this ship to below 50% oxygen, because you want to redirect shots away from weapons and particularly shields. This ship is a bit like a slightly stronger version of Federation C in my experience. You're not quite as incapable of handling enemies with weapons, and you have at least a stun bomb can kind of interact with weapons rooms, and you're a little bit better at boarding since you have a 4-man boarding teleporter, but you're still pretty vulnerable and you want to get those shields up ASAP. And my recommended thing is to have your crew like this and run the NG, let's go looking for them, run the NG to sensors via the bottom route on the way out. That way he can quickly get a look at, if what crew you're boarding into, and then you can make decisions about what you're going to do. So that beam drone makes this much more dangerous than otherwise would be. I still think it's worth boarding all 3 of our crew here. We're likely to take damage from the beam drone when this fires. As long as it doesn't hit shields, we're pretty good, and if it does, we'll need to improvise. But probably we'll end up using a stun bomb on something to deal with that situation. They have a Mantis, an NG, and a human. We have a Mantis, an NG, and a Lanius, so we have a slight advantage, although we only have one 3-tile room, and that room does not have any systems in it. I'll probably send the Lanius on his own to weapons, and these 2 in shields. Yeah, you go in there. If I kite, do they get pulled around, kinda? Okay, good. That's aimed at empty hull, so we're fine. And the Lanius will drain oxygen from in here, and then the NG will run away. Get wrecked, fool. There we go. We're safe now. We can't take any more damage. And we made enough scrap to get the damage buffer, which is on our shields, which is very useful. I will, however, hold off for just a second to see whether or not we have a store. It's unfortunate boarding into a 3 cruise ship here, because it's impossible to avoid taking some damage on the Lanius, which you can't vent your Lanius, unfortunately. One of many things that makes this ship awkward. I'd say that is, if I had to describe this ship in one word, it would be awkward. Okay, there isn't an immediate store. Let's get the shields up. And let's head up towards the top to see beacons. In fact, let's go here. That sees more than going here. We will fend for ourselves, attack and escape. This is going to be annoying because they have 3 crew and strong weapons. And a clone bay. But we have a damage buffer on shields, and this fires before this. Now, how do I want to do this boarding-wise? The crucial thing is breaking those weapons, so I think I just want to get all 3 of my crew in that one room. One thing you can do on this ship, we could use a stun bomb in that room, and it would stun everyone, but, although we could probably run some people out of the room, but critically, the Lanius would be draining oxygen from that room, so if we just do this... Yeah, that guy's stunned now. Lanius, you go back in there. And we also took a weapon down while we were at it. Good, we're safe now. Let's run you into shields now. That will distract people out of there. Yeah, unfortunately, the damage we've taken means we lose that particular engagement, but we should be able to stop them from fixing the weapons, because we're going to board immediately and kite them around. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? They managed to do it anyway? God fucking damn it. Oh, Christ. Could you please put that out? Like, the Lanius should be draining the oxygen from that room. I think I may need to just get out of this once I can get... You go charge my FTL. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of this. Yeah, this fight did not go very well. I think there were better ways that I could have played this. Oh god. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that I was worried about, and why I didn't want to let them have these weapons, but they've managed to keep them long enough and have this fight drag on long enough that they've been able to sink them, or at least they did briefly, so that... Let's get out of here. We have to jump back to a beacon we've already explored. We can't go to another fight in this state. So yeah, Mantis C things. You always, if you can't get your shields up very quickly, it's why I like having an immediate store on this ship, so that I can in fact just get, like in the last time I played the ship, as I remember, we immediately went shields 4 by selling everything at a store. And that minimizes the risk of fights like that. Now the danger, unfortunately, from having to run away from that fight is if our only store is like there, we're not going to get to it. And and we have 10 hull for the rest of the fucking sector. So we need to be very careful here. Oh my fucking lord. Okay, well at least them having a teleporter here is really helpful because they're gonna board over to me. And that means I can board them with all 3 of my crew, stick their guy in the naughty step. Which basically involves vent everything except this systemless room. And I need you 2 in shields and the Lanius in weapons. And this way we can punch that burst 2 down. But we're going to get shot at least once. Probably only once. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Now we can't take any more damage. Go and punch the teleporter down so that they can't come back. Okay. Once you finish doing that, I'm going to actually warp you back and deliberately let the rock kill you. You two might as well go punch down the rest of these systems. Yeah, that rock will never leave that room unless the air runs out in there, which I can make sure that it doesn't. He can't warp back to his own ship, so we're in complete safety here. Go and fix the doors. Yeah, that previous ship that we had fought with the Burst 1 and the heavy laser had a teleporter, it literally would have made the fight easier. It has definitely not helped that every enemy we've fought so far has had 3 crew. Oh no, they're trying to escape! Look out! Get in there and finish them off, or get killed, it doesn't matter. And you're going to suffocate before you can damage any of my systems. Cool. Unfortunately, I still don't see a store. I need to let some air come back on my ship. You know, these rooms I don't care about, but the other rooms I want to oxygenate. I know there's no stores. I think our best bet is to go distress into the nebula and then maybe explore up there, even if we have to then backtrack. We might end up having to leave the sector early. That's enough air. We can do this. This has a chance to be a repair. We need to take this, even though I'd really like crew. Okay, well, it's scrap enough to get me the next shield bubble, which is also very good. But I actually would have liked to get the, you know, large repair you can get from that event. I probably won't use my bombs in most fights, but we'll see and take it on a fight-by-fight basis. We definitely need it here. This is very bad if that's an Artemis missile, which it definitely could be. You go in there. No, no, not all of you, just you two. Finally, a ship that only has 2 crew. Yep, it is. We need to switch that off or we're going to die. Good. Go and fix the oxygen. Yeah, there are definitely scenarios that are just forced deaths with us at this low health. Like, if we end up having to fight a Zoltan shield ship with our Artemis, we're completely fucked. So I'm going to go here, and if I don't see a store at one of these beacons, I'm leaving the sector. Because, unless I get a, repair from something, because I cannot afford to take lots of fights. I need to make sure that I don't die. Okay, now it's a decent thing here, because we can board and take that missile down immediately. Auto ships on this are what you want to be fighting. That will go down before it fires. And we can make sure it never fires by just making sure that the Lanius and one other person are ready to board that over and over and over again. The Lanius on his own could not punch this down in time, but if you have another person ready to board, then you can do it, because as long as you board in the instant it gets fixed, you'll punch it down in 6.5 seconds or thereabouts, and it will not fire. Observe. And then you punch this down again. And now we rinse and repeat this. I kind of wanted to charge my FTL up in order to see whether that next jump was a store, but I need to keep somebody ready to board at all times. I can't mess about risking that. We should only need to do this cycle 2 more times. Well, including this one. Because we're doing 2 points of hull damage each time. This will be our first damageless fight, I believe. Don't know why that got a point of repair before this. I guess it's because it has... Yeah, I suppose with this, because it's only level 1, every time I break it again, it has to start its repairs from fresh, whereas with the drone system, the reason that happened is because I break it, but it's still the time between when it gets a point of repair and when I break it again, it's still repairing. Okay, there's no store there, but I am going to take that jump to the north of us just to see if there's a store up in the corner. This is a map. So that's a burst 2 and something else, probably a basic laser. I could take the teleporter blue option. That just gives me a map, whereas fighting it gives me a map and a low scrap reward. I think because I can just break the weapons, it's fine to take this. They could, I suppose, small bomb my clone bay, which would be very sad. But we did stop them from getting that off at least. Okay, we broke that in time because it was an ion bomb, which means it'll never get to fire because they'll bring that back online every time. And hell, I don't even need to board any more crew, actually. My Lanius on his own can punch an ion bomb down in time because ion bombs take forever to spin up. I guess I might as well board and punch other stuff down though. Make this faster. So, low scrap and map. And there's no store, so we're leaving. The store was obviously up here somewhere. And yeah, that fight, in addition to dealing us all that damage, prevented us from being able to go to that edge of the map because we had to retreat back and we couldn't afford fleeing to a beacon where it could have been a fight. If we had fled from that into a Zoltan Shield enemy or something like that, we would have just died. Could this be an exit store? No, but it is a double reward fight against an auto ship. And as long as I punch that laser down, the odds of me taking damage are exceedingly low, and I can make it 0 by then punching the drone down. So yeah, you can see how much better this ship is, both when it gets to second shield bubble and at fighting auto ships. We've had 3 straight fights now against auto ships with our second shield bubble, and we've taken 0 damage in any of them. These same fights against enemies with the same weapons, like this enemy, if it was a cruise ship, would be exceedingly dangerous. Because we could not guarantee taking their stuff offline, because their crew would interfere with us. But against an auto ship, it's excellent. You just punch, break everything. Your crew who aren't Lanius get cloned, but who cares? That's what they're there for. Can you punch this down in time or what? Depends on whether it's level 1 or not. It's level 2, so no, you won't be able to punch it down before you suffocate. Whatever. In terms of combat skill, that's completely neutral because he gained 1 combat skill by doing 1 point of system damage and then promptly lost it. You go stand in there in case I need to board the drones early. Give me my double scrap reward. So basically, the fate of this run really comes down to how quickly can I find a store or get a repair in some other way. Which is, like I said, an exceedingly common Mantis C thing. You know, we're in a position now, we could buy hacking if we saw a store with it, and that would be great. So we're incredibly weak against Zoltan Shield chips. But there are more stores there. Uncharted Nebula is a small risk of there being 0 stores at all, which is a disaster, obviously. On the other hand, the enemies in Nebulas are more likely to be auto ships, which, as we demonstrated, we're quite strong against, whereas Zoltan controlled is more likely to be Zoltan ships, which we're very weak against. I'm leaning towards the Nebula here. I think, like an Uncharted Nebula with no stores basically kills us, but an enemy with a Zoltan Shield and an Artemis also kills us, and the latter is much more common, so I think I have to go Nebula here. And it's not just Zoltan Shield plus Nebula, plus Artemis, it's, you know, an enemy with Zoltan Shield and those weapons that earlier did us all that damage of just Burst 1 and Heavy Laser. That almost certainly kills us as well, because we need at least 3 stun bombs to get through. So I think we have to go Nebula. Okay, this is very good. One of these, there's a 50% chance of a store in a Nebula, in an Uncharted Nebula sector, in a non-Nebula beacon. There are only 2 of them, so we're immediately heading towards those, because we need to know if we have one. That's fine. Okay, so this beacon could be a store, or it might not. No. Nope, we do not have a non-Nebula store. Okay, so we need to see every Nebula beacon, and I think the quickest way to do this is there. This is annoying. This fight is completely safe, but if we're running our 2 shield bubbles, we can't run the teleporter or our engines. However, their weapons don't line up on the first volley, even if they power both of them, which they haven't. So I think it's fine to just do this. I should have vented my ship back down. That was a misplay. Anyhow, this should be a very easy, safe fight. The only danger would be if they ionize my shields and then switch their weapons, which they're not clever enough to do. Oh, but when I broke their clone bay, they switched the heavy laser on. They are clever enough to do that, but I'm clever enough to then switch my second shield bubble on. Nice, we get a weapon. Just let my Lanius vent the NG. I need to see. I've already seen this beacon, but I have not seen this one, and the only way I'll ever be able to see it is going here. So let's do that. The ship has a teleporter, so we can use the... And these weapons don't line up in the first volley, so it's safe for us to take this because we can board with all 3 crew, stick their boarding enemy in the naughty step, and the Lanius will break their weapon. You are the Lanny. Oh no, you stay there. You two go here to draw their crew away. Oh, for God's sake, I couldn't close that door in time. Well, if they break my teleporter, it's not great, but it's not the end of the world. Good. It re-oxygenated in time anyway. And yeah, now we can't take damage. Yeah, this is a critical tactic to use on this ship early. It's very easy to make a mistake and think, oh, I need to leave a crew member behind to deal with their boarding crew. But if you do that, you can't break their system. And it's their systems that kill you. Even if a boarder breaks a few of your systems, like, it doesn't matter that much unless your hull is this low. What matters is not having their weapons break your shields and set off a damage cascade. Cool! The ion bomb is quite helpful. Put that on my bar instead of the lock bomb, which is a piece of garbage. We can use the hull laser if we have to get through Zoltan shields. That maybe was a consideration I should have thought. Did I get that before I went into this sector? I can't remember now. No, I hadn't actually. I got that in this sector. So, even if I had it, I think I still wouldn't have gone Zoltan sector, because that takes forever to get through Zoltan shield. Still requires 3 volleys, and it's a slow weapon. It's a little bit faster than 3 stun bombs, but... Okay. This sees the quickest, and then if we don't see a store, we go here, and then there, and then we can circle back around. We are also running very low on fuel. They have a cloaking unit. They're going to get at least 1 volley off. I think it's still worth taking this, but maybe I should skip this fight. Of course, I can use my hull laser here. I am still going to board, because that breaks their weapons faster than me relying on the hull laser. Okay, we took 1 damage. That should be all we take. Yep, that's all we take. I can probably bring my Lanius back and not lose skill. Yeah, they can't dodge. Aim the whole laser there and we win the fight. Cool. Where's my fucking stores? I've already seen this beacon, so the only places stores could be are here, here, or there. This sees 2 and that sees 1, so we go here first. I'm going to avoid fights at this point, yeah. Okay, so we need repairs, we need to buy all the fuel. I'd love to be able to buy cloaking here, but I don't think I can swing that. Oh, can I? If I sell the pheromones... I think actually maybe if I sell pheromones, beam drone, lock bomb, and stun bomb, I might be able to afford that. Yeah, I can actually do that. Cloaking and spend the rest on repairs. I would prefer hacking, but, you know, cloaking is here and hacking isn't, and cloaking is just a way for me to avoid taking damage. Of course, I'm still very, very low on fuel, but, you know, we're not imminently about to die, and we've got another crew member. Hooray! It would be great to eventually train this slug to be my pilot, but for the moment, I just want everyone boarding. Okay, these idiots are boarding me. Let's just vent them. Come on through. Thanks for the free combat training. So here, here, and out. Hopefully we get fuel at least one of these jumps, or we're going to run out. Yep. We're going to board with the slug, who I value less, and the Lanius. And once we punch these weapons down, we can turn our shields off, power the hull laser. You keep ready to board the weapons immediately in case they bring that missile up. Okay, they didn't. I'm gonna shoot this again anyway. Okay, cool, it's breached. I could actually full combat train my Lanius here, but he already is. But the way you could do this, now that that's breached, if my Lanius didn't already have full combat training, I could punch until I get 1 point of damage on this. Then I could run up here, wait until they fix it, and I could just do that over and over again. But I don't have to. And we got some fuel from that. Or did we? We didn't, actually. Maybe we'll get some here. We can certainly get training here. Let's kill this idiot while he's boarding me. I don't want to just vent this guy because they have a medbay. If they come back, they'll get healed. Do this. There's an argument that I should ship kill this rather than crew killing it. Because if I ship kill, I could get one of the drops that doesn't give any resources. I think I actually should blow this ship up instead of crew killing, even though it would be really easy to do. Think about that. We're gonna train while we're here, though. Yeah, if I try to ship kill this, among other things, they might offer me a surrender that could be 6 fuel. That'd be really helpful. So I'm gonna actually do that, but let's... Oh, I didn't open cheat engine, that was silly of me. Enable speed hack. Sadly, I can't weapon train because I don't have anything I could use. I could do depower stuff with this whole laser, but considering my crew are going to lose their skill repeatedly anyway, I think I would rather die. Not in real life, but I'd certainly rather die in the game than... I'd have to give consideration to whether I would rather literally die in real life than have to do something that tedious. The Lanius is kind of annoying because the Lanius will drain oxygen from places. Let's do it this way. You go in there, you go like this, you go here, and you go to piloting. You got that, and you still need shield training, so... Okay, Slug, you can go here, you go here, you go there, you go here, but give it a moment. And yeah, it's frustrating because we're likely to lose all this training in the next couple of jumps as we clone our guys, but, you know, this little bit of training could save the ship if we have a bad fight. Okay, that is that full training? Yes. So all we now need is shield training on Alania, so let's do this. Also, we can charge the whole laser up, I guess. You go in here, turn speed hack off. Oh, of course, this won't surrender. This is a Mantis ship, so we can't get a surrender offer. Fine, just blow them up. Yeah, that's a downside. Ships that are actually, if it was a pirate ship that was a Mantis type, it might surrender, but actual Mantis ships, they don't ever surrender. They also don't run, so that's a positive thing. So we're just going to blow this up because if we crew kill, there's a chance we get a high fuel reward, but there's also a 2 in 9 chance we get no fuel or any resources at all. We get a crew drop or a weapon drop, which generally is quite nice. But in this specific situation, we want to make sure we get resources so that we maximize our chance to get at least 1 fuel. You just get back to your places. I suppose I can speed hack this since I know they're not going to run away. Whatever. It would take longer to switch out and turn the speed hack on than it would to just wait normally at this point. Cool. Fuel successfully doubled. And the thing is, we might have got that or even better from ship killing. I don't know. But if I know that if I blow the ship up, I'm always going to get at least some consumable resources. You always get, when you get a medium scrap reward plus resources, you always get some resources from 2 of the 3 types. I might have not got any fuel because I could have just got missiles and drones, but the odds of that are lower than the odds of having the 2 in. Those would apply to all of the options that would give me fuel for ship killing as well, other than the high fuel event, and that's counteracted by the events that are guaranteed to be no fuel. Mantis or Abandoned? Abandoned is more stores, and Abandoned 3 is not too dangerous. Of course, Mantis Homeworld could get us Kazakh, which we already have the requirements to do because this ship comes with a pre-upgraded clone bay. Of course, yesterday gave us some really rough experiences with early Mantis sectors, but we weren't playing a boarding ship then. We were playing fucking the Stealth Bay. The thing most likely to kill us at this point is running out of fuel and getting overtaken by some nasty thing, I think. Of course, Abandoned, we can't fight Lanius bombers yet, but you can fight Lanius scouts that have like hacking and good weapons, and if you do that and we can't easily board them, we can board them because we have a Lanius and a clone bay, but we're not easily able to board them. I'm going to actually go Mantis Homeworld. It also gives me more choices in Sector 4. I don't want to be forced into Abandoned 4. You could definitely argue with this choice. At least I can take some jumps that see a lot right away and get me far into the sector in case I run out of fuel. We're going to board this ship. Stick this idiot on the naughty step. Good, we cloaked that successfully. Oh, I can't actually break this with my weapon, so I don't even know why I'm bothering to power that. Like, for some reason, it was acting as if that had level 1 shields. Well, that's fine. I can get them back this way. Actually, I don't want you to punch other stuff down because you already have max training. Let's just repair our our teleporter. Our people can keep cloning and suffocating, and it's fine. There we go. You punch down these 2 rooms. Yeah, our stun bomb came back. Of course, we didn't get any fuel, but that was that fight was too that fight I would have tried to ship kill instead of crew kill, but it was just too dangerous. I suppose I could have, once it was, in fact I probably should have done that. Once it was neutralized, I should have just blown it up. Oh well. Go here. We are going to pry this open. We could have got crew from that. We didn't. Unfortunately, we also did not get any fuel, which is the bigger issue. So, we're out of fuel. Do you actually need venting? No, not really. Considering I'm going to be stuck here anyway. This fight is not too dangerous, but it's not particularly safe either because they have a bomb and the door controls are going to be annoying. We can stick this border on the naughty step as usual. You two get in there. We can ion bomb the weapons if needed. Now, because they've done that, we're going to run out of air over there eventually, and then the guy they've got over there will start running around the ship, but we can deal with him before that. You go deal with him and then fix the air. Oh, they're going to actually run back, but whatever. We can kill him over here. Cool. Might have to vent this Mantis again because he's going to take too much damage. And there's the store. Unfortunately, we have to double back to get it, but we can buy hacking right there if we sell stun bomb, which we would gladly do. Obviously, we also want to buy all the fuel that's there. These weapons, I think, are mostly traps. The one I would be most interested in is the Hermes. The flak, like, it's nice for getting to zone shields, but I'm not going to really be using conventional weapon setup. I should consider this Hermes, I guess. I could use that instead of the ion bomb, because it's faster. Its disadvantage, obviously, is that it can be shot down by defense drones. We're in a Mantis sector, so I'm not too likely to see those. Next sectors are red, so we can't be forced into, like, NG. I think I'm going to do it. We have to upgrade our weapons if we do this, but we have enough scrap to do that, and the Hermes is significantly faster than the ion bomb. So for the situations we want to use it. I'm also going to full repair. It might cost us hacking if we see another store, but our odds of doing that are not very great, considering our exit beacon locations have sucked in this run. Something that was similar to what happened yesterday. Okay, these are the Mantis ship collectors. Because I would let these guys get away normally here. much like yesterday, we're going to blow them up, because the fuel possibility is nice, but in this case, what's much more relevant is simply, as I just said, this sector layout is terrible. It could easily get put down in the bottom right, which we can't go to, the second part of this quest. If I could guarantee that it was going to be... if I could guarantee that the second part of this quest would land in the next sector, I would probably let them go. Vent you into there. You two go break this. Actually, no, you two go break this, and my two weaker crews stay here. Because I don't want to damage these guys enough that they run to the medbay before I have time to break it. We'll just cloak this bomb. It hit, but it's not a dangerous bomb anyway. Break the teleporter. You already have max combat skill, don't use you to break stuff. Here, you go there. Break everything. I would like you to refresh my Lanius. Punch you once and you die. I think we can do 5. I'm not using 15. Oh, for the love of... Where was that yesterday? Actually, that did happen yesterday. I'm misremembering. When on the Stealth B run, I in fact gave missiles away and got a repair when I really needed scrap. So I guess actually, no, I am wrong in my outrage. You're being very consistent, and it's just being consistently annoying. Board here. Okay, good. That did shunt. I would have preferred it to shunt 2 people into weapons, but it's fine if it's only 1. Cloak now. Break this. wait until I have 2 people that I can board into drone control. Suppose I should just shoot at these to see if I can get a breach. Okay, got one there. Okay, no escaping. You only get a low scrap reward for this, unfortunately. That's how it is sometimes. Just cloak now and then you can't target me. I could have brought my Lanius back. I need some more fuel. Not fuel. Well, I do need more fuel, but I need more power more, is what I meant to say. I can currently sort of run my Hermes or my teleporter, but on both. Explore the asteroids. Sometimes you get an event result from that where you get some fuel, but unfortunately we just got free hull damage instead. Well, I'm not going Rebel, so it's another run where we're going to numerous mid-game Mantis sectors. We didn't get Kazakh, but we've got a store here. I want to take at least a jump or 2 so I can maybe buy hacking here. But I can't take too many because I need fuel. Good. There's a fight. Regrettably, this ship is one of these rare Mantis ships that isn't going to board me, so... I don't need the missile. I'll just cloak if these ever line up, which they don't actually... I don't think they actually will line up before I just kill them. Yep. No fuel, sadly. But I can now sell the hull laser for hacking, which I would do. It would make it very, very difficult to get through Zoltan shields temporarily, but, you know, we're in a Mantis sector, and by the time we're out, we should either have had another weapon drop or be able to buy another one or something like that. And even if it means we can't fight a couple Zoltan shield ships, having the cloak hack cycle is most of what you need to win. But I think I'm going to take at least one more jump. Because ideally, I would be able to afford hacking and some fuel without selling the hull laser. God damn it. No, get out of there. Regain door control, and that means I get out. I don't want to kill my crew and refresh them, unfortunately, here because, well, there's a solar flare going on. So I'm going to just get out of here and go to the store. Refresh them there. I can probably make sure that the clone bay doesn't go down by making sure that it's vented, because then it can do, you know, 1 damage, and even if it sets a fire, I'd be able to get away and put it out before it burned down, but I'm not risking that. Okay, they don't have it here anyway. Full repair. at that point, this point I'm going to get level 2 cloaking. Anything that buys lots of time is really good on a boarding ship, and long cloaks are the second best thing in the game for buying lots of time behind long weapon hacks. Zoltan shields are probably number 3. Or maybe good weapons, I suppose I could say. Hey, it's the ship collectors again. We could accept a surrender here, but I think I want the fuel. So let's not. We are once again going to board with all 4 crews, stick their border in the naughty step. Go break this, please. Ugh, how annoying. Okay, good, those will burn down. Of course, we could take a hit on our Clon Bay here. Well, that's only a 1 damage missile, so it does not take it out. Our NG is not sniped. Need to get our air back now. Oh, for God's sake! I vented my own Mantis. That was my own fault. How fucking aggravating. Are you actually going to get away because I have so much fire over there? I cannot believe I vented my own Mantis there. That's just not paying attention. It's bad, but it's not really that bad. It makes me even more regretting that I didn't get fucking crew from that, you know, the Pride Open event we had last sector. Go here, this Cecil. This has a chance to get crew, and we did. I mean, trading an NG for a Mantis is obviously a really bad trade, but more bodies are more bodies, and there's a store there. Let's take a jump or 2 more, because I want to buy fuel and hacking there. We can take this. Nice! One, and then store. Oh, God almighty. Wow, it's rare that you get ships in Sector 4 that can board you with 2 people. Why can I not? Okay, why can't I close that door? guys go in here, you start breaking weapons. Wow, I actually cloaked all of those. You just shoot that down. That takes both of them offline. I need to be a little careful here. Could you please hurry up and break this? Good. Now go here. I'm gonna just run these guys around. I don't want to break anything else and trigger them to come back. I want them to stay over there until I am ready to deal with them. Let's re-oxygenate and get some venting damage on them before we go back to fight them, because I want to make sure that we don't lose any crew in the act of fighting them. I could probably actually just vent these guys completely, honestly. Just keep ping-ponging them back and forth between rooms. Let's re-oxygenate some rooms over here so that they try to come back and vent this room. Cool, we got it. We are now secure to sell the hull laser if we need to, because the ion charger is faster at getting through Zoltan shields. Go charge the FTL. Not going anywhere until my Lanius is back, obviously, but... Okay, there's no crew and there's no hacking. There's a small bomb which is better than the Hermes. I don't know that it's better enough to be worth spending scrap on, though. I suppose it probably is. It takes less power and it can't be shot down. Yeah, it is worth doing. Question is, should I keep the Hermes as well? If I did that, I would need to upgrade onto it, so I would have it there as a backup in case I miss on the bomb, or in case there's an enemy I need to pour damage into. I think I'm going to keep it for now. I'm not going to get the upgrade, because currently I can sell the Hermes for hacking. We can vent you guys now. Obviously, this does mean that for killing auto ships, we need to just rely mostly on boarding with maybe a Hermes or two to help out. But that's fine. We're good at fighting auto ships. Trading an NG for a Mantis is completely neutral if you're fighting auto ships. It's just all the other ships where it's bad. No, we've had such trouble with fuel in this run. Okay, we're going... This is bad because slug ships can be quite tricky because they can often have a lot of crew, but the stores do have... sectors do have a lot of stores, and if we get some coffin ships, those are very easy to kill with boarding. Go check these non-nebula beacons, because they have a chance to have a store at them. There are 2 guaranteed within the nebula and 50-50 one outside the nebula in this sector. But there are far more nebula beacons to check than non-nebula ones. Scan for survivors and assist them. Clone them before it's too late. We get some crew. Okay, we now finally have enough crew that we can leave someone behind. If I hadn't lost my damn Mantis, I would leave probably the Lanius and an NG behind, but we did lose my damn Mantis, so... Nothing, but there is a store. We can't really get more encounters without taking really silly jumps here, so... Okay, well, there's no hacking yet again. Take a quick look. Okay, no, there isn't anything there. I could buy crew, but at this point this feels unnecessary and wasteful. And I currently could sell 2 weapons to get hacking. I would like to very rapidly get back to where I would only need to sell 1. Ideally, I would want to get back to where I don't have to sell any. Oh, I have to get here. I didn't realize that until now. Can I get there and still go to that store? 1, 2... I think I would dive if I did that. Let me think. I would not dive at this beacon here. I don't think actually I would dive here either, no. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4 onwards. How annoying. There it is. I wish I could get more stuff here. There's so much good stuff. But the best thing in the game is hacking, so we give stuff up to get that. We can't deal with Zoltan shields again, but well, we can. We can small bomb the Zoltan shield down. It would just take forever. It'll be very inefficient on missiles. But who cares? We'll be able to get some weapons back, and we shouldn't fight Zoltan shield ships in a slug nebula anyway. You go to doors. We won't be using the naughty step again because we now would be venting our own crew doing that. I don't actually need to do that. I'm gonna just small bomb this. I don't know that I need to do that either. I have plenty of missiles though. And I am on the cusp of my fights being extremely safe. Nice! I didn't need to buy the heavy laser there. I got it for free at the next jump. They obviously robbed that shop and then came here. That's my headcanon. And now we have something to pop Zoltan shields with. I might hold my scrap for a jump or two just to see. I'd like to get hacking too, on the other hand. Okay, fuck it, let's get hacking too. There is nothing at a store that I could possibly get that's better than just having the cloak hack cycle now. There is nothing in FTL that is better than cloak hack cycle now. vent these dumbasses. But we want to be able to hack that big-ass missile. Get vented, you idiots. Run away. Vent them out of the doors, then we'll go reclaim them. Just start powering this up. Oh, for the love of God, I just vented another of my own crew. I'm such a fucking dumbass. Well, at least their guys are dead. I can't believe I've done that twice in one run. Oh, I thought they had died. I lost sight of them because my slug died. Great, great. Let's make sure you don't die here. I actually need to pull my guys back. I might need to just get away from here. I can run my Zoltan around, my Lanius around. I may be about to lose them as well, though. I just need to get the fuck out of here. But no, you stay in here, you go up here. I can't believe I vented 2 of my own crew in one run. This is such unbelievably careless play. Counter. Okay, this is this kind of fight, which is good, but unfortunately we, our crew are all about to die. I can cloak hack cycle that glade beam, and as long as that is the case, I can't take damage. You go in here. Okay, well now the glade beam is just broken, so... You guys might as well punch stuff for melee training. I can probably refresh my Lanius here by sending him in to fight the slug in that room. And I think that's worth it. Train my human. Slug in there has 100 hit points, my Lanius only has 59. The oxygen drain's not going to make up that large a difference. Human, you're fine. Okay, that's useful. I'm at the point where I'm going to just end up buying crew, I think. It's unfortunate, but I've been wasteful with the ones that I had drop, and I can't rely on constantly getting crew drops. That's a firebomb, guaranteed. I can cloak hack cycle that, I can't cloak hack cycle this. Damn, that's level 2 mind control. Let's vent you out of there. Oh God almighty. I think I need to do that to make about any progress at all here. No, I can't see my own ship currently, so I can't vent my Clone Bay. I don't want them to take that out with the firebomb. I'll have to just small bomb their Clone Bay. We should be okay here, I think. We can cloak this. Their crew are gonna die from having no air. Here, let's trick you. Stupid Notch. Oh, for the love of God. Oh, they somehow fixed their fucking Clone Bay. How annoying. Yeah, this is sort of the problem that I mentioned, that these the slug ships in the late game just have so many fucking crew. And they've mind controlled the human. I guess you go take that over for a second. It's actually kind of good that that one is really close to dying, but not actually dead. Go and kill that one while I still definitely can. You get in there. What's on fire? I can vent my entire ship currently because... Okay, hacking is on fire. We maybe finally end this fucking fight. Thank fucking God. That was really irritating. This is the problem with just having NGs as our main boarding crew and having to fight enemies with crap loads of crew of their own. And I don't really have enough power for all my stuff yet. The backup battery helps, but doesn't really solve the problem. I'm not diving, we can't really deal with that. Rebel Stronghold. I don't think we can deal with that either. Can I please have the teleporter blue option to give me more free crew? God damn it. Well, we can use the naughty step here, but unfortunately, we can't use this room anymore because there's now a system in it. We need to use a different room, and the one we'll use is this one. Okay, you're in here. You go in there. I can just pre-cloak this, and by the time that's ready to go, I have hacking again. And by the time it will be ready to go again, my Lanius will have broken. Go and start punching the teleporter down. Yay! I could try to fish for a surrender offer here. In case they want to offer me fuel or an item. You're more likely to get items from surrenders. I think it's a 3% random chance from a normal ship kill and a 6% random chance from a surrender. course, we have crew kill options to give us crew or weapons, potentially. Let's shoot once or twice, see if they offer us anything. Look out, they're trying to escape. No, that's a terrible offer. Let's let them refresh my Lanius. Cool. Where are you? There. Okay, we get an item anyway. I think that must have not been a fight that has default rewards, because fights with default rewards don't have a chance to give drone schematics. And the text there indicates it wasn't just a random drop, it actually explicitly talked about the ship having drones. Take at least one more fight. I would like to be able to buy crew here. That's the main thing that I want now. Okay, well, we have 2 chances at it. We need to buy fuel yet again. Buy our slug back. Do I get the scanners? I'm buying the scanners. We can make up our fuel deficit that we... not our fuel deficit, our scrap deficit. We still bought as much fuel as there was there, so... Come on. If we just cloak now, they're gonna all be dead before they come out of cloaking, and then we have no chance of getting hit by that stuff. We know there are no more stores this sector, so let's push upgrades very aggressively. We could get a store from an event, but it's not. I don't think it's wise to, unless you know you have an escort quest coming that you're going to be able to hand in soon, I don't think it's wise to plan around that possibility, because it's just, you know, event stores can happen just out of the blue. I suppose if you had a lot of knowledge of what events can turn those in, you could work out, you know, if you're in sector type X, is it more likely that it happens? I'm going to just skip this, am I? We're very low on fuel, again. It could be a fight where we attack a pirate, it could be the teleporter blue option. I think there's enough to make it worth going to this. Instead, it's rubbish. get you to refresh my Lanius for me. Hey, you. You please kill me. Thank you. There's not going to be a next time. Okay, they don't have a medical unit. That's quite good. You get out of there. Reoxygenate. Okay. Go in here because you'll actually fight me in there. That's a very, very welcome result. I'm gonna try avoiding venting this NG now. No, I'm not. I thought he actually still had some pilot skill left. I don't know why I thought that, considering how many times he's been vented. Do this in case I need to run away. Next up, I think I want Cloak 3, Hack 3. We might never upgrade our weapons again, which is not ideal, but we're behind on scrap. It depends. I might be able to catch up in Sector 7, given that I have scanners now. We're likely to have to waste some more on crew. We will attack this ship. You two go over there to distract. Cool, that's down. I can quick cycle the laser. But I need to punch this out first. Do they really value the clone bay over? I guess maybe they do that when they're being boarded. Go, defend your shields. You value that very, very highly. You'll run in to defend your shields in a moment. Cool. I could refresh my Lanius, but it would require spending 3 small bombs, which I'm not gonna do. Know there's going to be nothing at the exit because there's never anything at Nebula exit, so actually we've got 2 lots of healing for our Lanius anyway. If we see anything down below, we're going to go investigate there. I don't think it's worth the fuel, even though this means leaving the sector really early. NG Homeworlds. It is really not where I would like to go in Sector 7. But rock ships in Sector 7 sound like and they would not be fun to fight. Fuck it, let's go NG Homeworlds. Not good at all, my choices there. But this is good. Take fights, door, fight. We would be able to do the NG Homeworlds quest, except it almost certainly we wouldn't have enough time to do it all anyway in Sector 7. Come on in. Do that so they don't run away. So they will run away from Melanius, but not fast enough. I think it's probably better in this case to take this fight and just go to one store then. Unfortunately, the NG sector, even if there are crew in stores, are not going to be types that I necessarily want to help me fight. Maybe I'll get lucky. I need more drones as well. NG border battle. Stupid Zol. You run to here. Go and kill this idiot. See, now it is worth using a small bomb, because I can refresh the Lanius for one bomb. Yeah, now I have plenty of scrap. I can buy 2 crew members if there are 2 that are suitable there. Which there probably won't be, but we can buy useful augments or things like that. Should I buy the Burst 2? The Burst 2 would allow me... I think I should. The Burst 2 will allow me, once I've crew killed the flagship, the Burst 2 will allow me to... to rapidly get kills, which is particularly important in Phase 2, because there's a drone surge. And I only need to upgrade my weapons once to use all 3 of these, which is not particularly expensive at all. It is expensive spending 80 scrap on this, unfortunately, but... I can buy all the drones and still do that. Let's do it. No, you actually go here. You're no longer on my boarding team. Investigate the battlefield. We unfortunately do not have a slug anymore, so we don't get the blue option there. Listen to their problem. We get a Mantis. Come aboard, Mr. Smith. Excellent. Okay, this is our new boarding team. I think I don't want to waste time with Lanius boarding anymore, as demonstrated in this run. It's rather awkward. But maybe if I find a chance I can train that slug to be my new pilot. You can defend the ship, and you guys go and board. Get wrecked, idiot. Cloak now, they're gonna be dead before anything else. Awesome. Double reward is really the kind of thing we need here. Because I can't vent my crew now, whatever. We'll be able to do that in a second. You two don't even need venting. You two do. At this point, I'm not paying any attention to stores at all. There may not be any more in this sector anyhow, and I absolutely cannot afford to be spending more scrap on stuff at stores. I am so far behind on upgrades. I would like to get the 4th shield bubble. I'd like to get cloaking 3. I need weapons 4. I need the next level of engines. I need to upgrade my teleporter. And I have this much of an NG sector and Sector 8 to do it in, so... we will have our crew contact them. So yeah, we've got these quests. Now we're not going to be able to... it's not going to place the next beacon, but we can probably crew kill both of these ships, and, you know, they're both fights. One of them's a decoy fight, but who cares? Actually, I probably won't get to that one, so... this is the decoy. We know because of that comma. You know, we can just crew kill the lot of them. Given that the last part of this quest will never turn up, the decoy and the real ship are functionally the same. Upgrade my cloak. I could really use a Sector 8 double reward when we get there to help with this parlous scrap situation. I suppose what these back-to-back bad scrap runs demonstrate is if you have to go to numerous Mantis sectors early on, you end up having bad times because they're bad sectors. When I did a lengthy, extended study of, you know, how much scrap I made in various sector types, the Mantis sector was very near the bottom. Ugh. Well, I'll accept this, but it's just fuel, it's worthless. That was a misclick. I had been holding my bomb ready to fire it in case I needed it. I didn't, and then I used it anyway. Let's get the level 2 teleporter right now, because I need that for the flagship in case they hack it. Yeah, all remaining scrap will go into shields and engines and power. Oh yeah, and I need another level of weapons. Though I strictly don't need it, because I could crew kill in phase 1 and then later phases just use these punch down shields. Burst 2 heavy 1 are pretty good. But I would like to be able to use all of the weapons at once. Can this be a blue option that I use my NG for? No, but whatever, I get a bunch of stuff for it. Do engines first, although I don't currently have 100% cloak evade because I don't have training, and I don't know that I'll be able to get training. It depends on whether I find a cooperative auto ship in Sector 8. Normally I don't take this. I think in this case it's worth docking with the refueling platform. I'm wondering here. If you ignore, there's a chance that it just has nothing, and there's a chance that it's a fight. Dock with the refueling platform. If you dock with it, there's a chance you get fuel, or there's a chance you get nothing, or there's a chance you get a fight where you've taken damage in advance. Yeah, if you ignore, there's a 50% chance of a pirate ship and 50% of nothing happening. Let's see, if you dock, there's a chance they offer you fuel, there's a chance to steal fuel. I think it's more likely to get a fight by ignoring it, actually. It's just, I can't remember the last time I got a fight by ignoring. No, I'm about to get a bunch of fuel anyway. Yeah. We need a repair station to top our drones up. Shields. We might not be able to damage buffer all of our subsystems. On the positive side, we will be able, even if we get any of those annoying not enough time ships, we'll be able to still get reasonable rewards from them because we're a boarding ship. Good, plenty of scrap. Take a quick look, there's no store. And we don't see any fights with our long-range scanners, so we're gonna go to that other repair station as well. I think I probably need to save my scrap at this point because I'd like to get my force shield bubble, but if I don't get enough scrap to do that, I can then upgrade my weapon. What I don't want to have happen is a situation where, say, I upgrade my weapons and the cost of doing that prevents me from getting the force shield bubble. Like, potentially I could upgrade my weapons just with the scrap I get from the flagship phases itself. So it drops about 20 odd scrap each phase. I think it's for some reason like a Sector 1 high reward or something that it gives you. I don't know why. Neither of these paths are very good. I don't see that either one of them is particularly better than the other. We have to go through this beacon to get to the base, so whether we go here or here, anything else we see is not that helpful. I suppose this is slightly better, because if I go here and there's a fight like there, I would need to double back. If I go here and there's a fight here... Actually, no, I'm wrong. I've read the map wrong. Nope, there's no difference at all between them. So I guess I'm going to just go here. It sees slightly more. Ugh. Eat small bomb in the face. No. Don't let you fix that. You guys run out of there for a second. I think I need this because even though we have a clone bay, phase 1's going to take a long time. If they hack that, my NGs are going to be dying repeatedly, and there's a chance that I end up taking damage because I may not have the force shield bubble. I mean, admittedly, I will break their weapons, but I might not break them too quickly. I maybe didn't need to do that. But, think I'm probably not getting the force shield bubble, which is very concerning. Yeah, this is a not enough time event, so I'll get a medium reward here because I'm going to Cur kill. But, you know, that's still not that much scrap. Stupid autopiloting. You can also eat small bomb in the face. And there's no fight indicated there. I at least need to get the buffer upgrade on my shields. But I really would like to have the fourth shield bubble, and I'm not going to. Unless I get very lucky with what's at that jump. I can maybe take fights in between flagship phases, depending on what's over there. Okay, we get a fight here, good. Good, no autopilot dodge, no level 3 medbay to annoy me. Nice. Oh my god, that's amazing. Just in time. So I think at this point I can do, yeah, this. I'll need to upgrade my weapons between flagship phases, but I feel like for phase 2 it's more important to actually have the fourth shield bubble in case I get caught with a drone surge where I can't cloak it. Having to do that with only 3 shield bubbles and not even trained crew is awful. And I should be able to get enough scrap, both from the flagship itself and also like I can maybe jump over here and here to upgrade my weapons to level 4. It'd be nice if I could get that somewhere to a store to sell it, but... And I could sell the scanners as well. They sort of did their job. They found some fights in Sector 7. It was still pretty thin on the ground because it was NG Sector 7, but I don't think I was strong enough to deal with late game rock ships. So, let's... You took over there because we're gonna do the usual hack missiles, side room board, cloak hack cycle, the missile artillery thing. That hack is annoying, but not that bad. We'll take it. We can flash our shields against the first attempt. They took out our small bomb, whatever. We cloak now. They'll never actually be able to fire the missile artillery. We can just repeatedly cloak hack cycle it. Just wait till the cloak ends. Now we engage this now. It drains 7 seconds. No, not 7 seconds, 10 seconds. This will be 10 seconds away from cooldown when it finishes doing that. They'll charge it back for 10 seconds, it'll get it to the point it was just at, and then we cloak. and we continue that repeatedly. So we might drop a bomb or two in here to help us kill crew and buy us a bit of time in, you know, room for error, basically. Do a bit of damage. Cloak immediately. I do not want to use the bomb because if I miss, it both doesn't take that offline and it breaks my cloak too early. Now it's fine. Cool. That switched off. I didn't strictly need to do that, but it buys me wiggle room, and I'm considering that I've been making lots of mistakes today. I think buying myself wiggle room is a useful thing. And yeah, they might occasionally escape me and get to the medbay, but it doesn't matter. This fight is completely safe now. I don't even need the force shield bubble. We will murder them in here. These guys can potentially catch anyone that manages to escape here to the medbay, but no, they can't because one of them died. Here, you refresh my human. Or not. Okay, you refresh my human. And we would have lost those fights, but they decided to run for the medbay rather than just pursuing them to the end and winning. Power my lasers. They can't do anything until we break the shield, but we will break the shield soon. See if we can shoot the cloak to speed this up. Yep, and it's breached, so they'll never be able to repair it. Shoot engines next, 'cause it's only level 2 in this phase. Nope, no fixing those. Break the doors. Okay, there's a store there. We can sell the charge laser and the long-range cannons. Ooh, can we buy that Zoltan Shield bypass? We can. That makes phase 3 much easier. It does mean, though, that we can't actually upgrade our weapons, probably. Because this will take us to 12. We would need 23 more scrap to upgrade our weapons. I don't think we're going to get that. Doesn't matter. This makes it worth it. I can potentially do... It means I can board missiles right away. I can potentially go into phase 3 like this. Board missiles, small bomb missiles, immediately take them offline if the small bomb hits. And then switch over to the heavy laser. In this phase, I want to leave... Do I want to leave 2 crew behind? I think I do. I'll leave 2 crew behind to fight the boarding drone. I could use the Lanius, but then my weapons aren't being charged in this phase. I want to use these 2 weapons. We're going to hack shields. We will also... we'll send our crew into missiles. The 2 that get shunted out of the room we'll send down to drones to smash that as well. Oh no, we're leaving 2 behind. So no, we won't do that. Never mind. We're leaving 2 behind, so we just board missiles immediately and break them before they can fire, and we'll hack shields down. Need to remember what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, if the scrap reward is a Sector 1 scrap reward, as I remembered, high scrap reward, then we only have a 1 in 5 chance of getting enough to upgrade this. And probably, considering we don't have mind control counter, we should just upgrade that. Although actually, for the thing on it, for the final phase, we can do this. We should leave the Mantis behind, actually, because they all do identical system damage, so that's fine. But they don't do identical damage to the boarding drone. The Mantis is better at that. So yeah. Oh, well, I guess the Lanius is just fighting him after all. There's nothing we can do about that. Fine, you guys get ready to go board. Put the heavy laser into the drones, and otherwise shoot at shields. Okay, that stupid thing is off. You go punch this. Now. Take that down. Nope. Yeah, this is much less dangerous because we've broken the drone system. I think we set a fire and burned it. Even without cloaking, we were mostly safe there. In fact, we would have been safe completely without it. I didn't realize that the surge was about to end. What the fuck was that? Still, we got out without damage. And yeah, we did not get enough scrap. Let's just do this. Although I am actually going to run my slug into that room, so maybe that wasn't necessary, but it's still a damage buffer if it gets hit. And we'll see who gets mind controlled. I want to move my Lanius out of that room, because the Lanius being mind controlled is the worst case scenario. I do not want them in my most important system. We can board any old 2 crew. Do any of you have any weapon skill? No. Not enough. Like, the Lanius has a tiny bit, but not enough to actually give it any actual skill. So let's put you in here. Put you in weapons, because you're the least dangerous person to get mind controlled. You do actually have engine skill. No, you don't actually. You got vented too many times. Yeah, ideally, they mind control like one of the NGs. We can board all 4 of our crew. We start punching shields and... Oh yeah, also we want to do this. We can start punching shields and the missile artillery. But we might not be so lucky. We can vent you around. You go in there. Boo. Good, that's broken. Go, start punching that down. Stupid dodging. We probably aren't hacking shields here because by the time we're through their Zoltan shield, their shields are going to be dead anyway. Just a moment. Sorry, I'm being called, but I might as well finish this off first since I'm very close to being done. If only my borers could break the frigging Zoltan shield. And go break them. Evade. What am I even gonna hack here? Just hack the missiles so they can't fix them. Punch things. Punch them mightily. I'll just be a moment. I believe the cat is doing something cute, and my wife is very showy, which I would pause to do that, but it's a little bit silly to do that when I'm just about to end the run. Go and punch that. We don't actually have enough systems to punch down here to just kill with our borders, so we need to break the renewed Zoltan shield. But I think we're going to do this without any damage. Cloak. 0 damage. That run was annoying. But we won. It's another sub 5k run. I'm not surprised by that either. It was similar but not quite as fraught as the one yesterday. For similar reasons. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, it's my personal nemesis. Hopefully I can actually get a win streak with that ship going. I hope you enjoyed the run, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.